One of the things that I talk about that people get excited to listen to me describe is how I like to work for a service fee instead of a commission. Today, I'm going to talk to you about that exact concept and how it can shift you from product salesperson to problem solver. Come on, let's go talk. I talk all over the country about the things that we do at Florida Risk Partners and things that I personally have done over the course of my career. And one of the number one topics people love to hear me talk about is why I believe a fee-based service model for a producer is the best model that there is. A lot of people don't realize that in your state, you may be able to charge a fee in lieu of taking commissions. And I realize that in some states, you can put service fees on top of policies to get your compensation right. Take that and throw it out the window. That's not what we're talking about here. I'm talking about accounts that are paying $50,000 to $100,000 in commissions right now. They like to be on a service fee, and many times when I offer that option to them, it's the first time they've ever heard it. Their agents never made them aware of the fact that they could do that. Part of the rub with agents is we want to be treated like professionals. We want to be treated like the attorney or the accountant or other providers that our clients are using. We just feel like we're crapped on for whatever the reason. Here's a fun fact. Attorneys and accountants don't make commission. They charge a fee. Whether it be an hourly rate or an annual retainer or whatever that is, they charge a fee. Why don't we? Well, in my case, I do. Many times I like to look at an account and see how much work it's going to take and then build in the compensation from the back end. If the account has some hair on it and I'm going to have to work for a little less this year to go ahead and make more in the long run, I'll drop that fee a little bit below what the commission level would be to show them that I'm in the game and try and help them out. If I have an account that's on $50,000 in fee now on $700,000 in premium, which would be roughly $70,000 in commission if you're on 10% for workers' comp, but the mod's a 1.5, what happens to my commission when that mod goes to a 1.0 or lower? It drops. Just like you shouldn't be rewarded for doing a bad job and letting mods go high, you shouldn't be punished for doing a good job and letting mods go low. So what do? You establish your service fee in a way that people can pay less than they're paying in commissions now, but you preserve your earnings and your ability to actually get a raise on that fee in the long run. That $50,000 might be $20,000 less right now, but in a couple of years it may be $20,000 more than what the commissions would be. Another thing you can do with a fee, and this is honestly one of my all-time favorites, you can put some of it at risk. Give your clients and prospects an option. Go in and give them an A or a B. Option A, give me a service fee. Option B, give me a lower service fee. And if I achieve predetermined metrics, I get a bonus of X. I did this in real time in an account that I represent in North Carolina several years ago when I first engaged with them. They were paying an exorbitant amount of commissions. It was absolutely ridiculous how much they were paying. And it was all because they had a high value property schedule. There wasn't going to be a ton of lifting on the risk management side that warranted what they were paying. When I met with them, I gave them the dual option. I said, listen, here's the deal. We can give this service platform to you for a flat fee of $87,500 a year. Or we will do the same thing for you for $75,000 a year, and for every $100,000 we reduce your total out-of-pocket loss costs, we get a $10,000 bonus. And I'll cap it at $25,000 in bonus for a total of $100,000. So your worst case scenario is, if you pay me $100,000, you will have saved at least $250,000 in order to do that. Now, this was an account that had averaged over $400,000 in out-of-pocket costs for the 5 years prior. They immediately jumped on the fee that put us at risk to earn it. And guess what happened? In year one, we did some risk managing. We got in there on the workers' comp and the fleet, and we dropped it down to $36,000. We pegged it. Go into renewal, Chief Operating Officer slides a check across the table, said, I owe you this. And my next question is, is the $87,500 option still available? Well, A, I happily accepted his check, and B, the $87,500 was there because guess what? I didn't have a way to peg my bonus anymore, so I was happy that I had that option just to get more guaranteed. Fees can be creative. There are all kinds of things that you can do. And if you haven't thought about this and you have questions, I encourage you to reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to you about it. But if you're somebody who believes in your value proposition and you believe in the problems that you're solving and the way that you solve them, quit tying your compensation to a frickin' product and make it about your value proposition. When you tie your compensation to a product, you're a salesperson. When you tie it to your value proposition, you're a trusted advisor. Cold-blooded killers aren't salespeople. They're trusted advisors and assassins in the middle market. And if you can learn how to adjust your compensation to a fee-based model, you're going to absolutely kill it, commercial insurance.